Wa amana no nyina mo ene adwuma wo ma meti ase ahwe ne yi papa sɛ wo ma me eni hɔ a ho difference ne pa me ameti hei aya na me ra ho bitirimu saa so agya wo ye no bibia nya de bitua ye bio nti wo na te ase a so ne mu ye so da bontin po a so ne mu ye sanse oba tan ye se odim nia ne ba be den obedi na ene ye komodie no efa oman nputo ne kan ko ho sa national security fo bi ese contractor bi adwuma ko bi ne national security e wo contract na adwuma e fo no atiwa forest ho na omukutu galamsey omkobo galamsey fo mban ama krumu ofo achima kentenfo akokwache wo mo ye do ma fi ho abankra ha ho nsam no kosai enti se wo mo ebebo ban na ebehwe siesie ade no wo mu na behwe akire eboa me yetu a na okono ye kun seni ye behwe na sasam ne ka wasam pa afei ye behwe na abrantie ba ko a aye #fix the country ene ho nsam e ba so ono e convener ono na oboaboa adoma no e de ba demonstration no wo che se omoto nsa frɛ ne so wo mra omoto nsa frɛ no ka se bi okohia police for ba ko minu mi se bo ko ya se ne nipa kuma kra asoafo ya cabinet mu a ene ne ho kokohia no che se ne mobile phone kro mo je ena mo yi ne ma bi free mu hwehwe mu ne ma owura kojo pon koma che se nya no kre se bibia te sa na ekoso na so etisa mpa na ye behwe ne aka no so hu behia mpo se ye gi ne phone ne hwehwe so ana so se na information bi wo ho a security fo wo a ye nim na enu nti obegina so agi ne phone na eno ye behwe na ye ka ho asem na finance minister so na ka say o say fixing the country no we fix it papa now share the Ghanaian Times or say we require $10 billion to fix our roads. Finance minister and ede anuye fix the country for no air no wode aba na nya no kwa share daily graphic nso am say ono so okasam kronoa bi ewo ho efasa fix the country hu nsam ya eno hu nsam ewo ha mamehwe graphic ohi graphic aha we say we are fixing the economy. We say all the interventions how do be ba answer interventions no e bitumi aboye pa ama amanfo adwuma bitumi aba e bitumi ama ye ho so tumi aheha yen interventions o de ba ye no o so mo de beba no e ho nsam wo ha bedwafo aye kradui ye behwe na yaka ho asam ba ko bi o kan pese me hwehwe na ka me di peace na fe me makwama me da ma bedwafo adi eye was say be here about $200 million be aha the Ghanaian publisher or see $200 million jobs and skills program coming. Finance Minister Neka say or see $200 million jobs and skills programs coming. Emudu ye beka ho asem nene be jafo na me no be di nkomo mo say wo do mo bra che yen Ura Bernard Mona or a political activist. Bernard Mona PNC amayoku no dimu akotene pa no ye dwomtreni mpo na still other so ye dwomtreni so nye dwomtreni bio etu na de so nti so political analyst or menchen ewa ha sanso na ye lower menya krobom na chebedwane onunyanfo Ebeneza te labi wono so owo menchen ewa ha ono Kumasi ene ne ye cha ni nyina hello sa na kakra ya dane akra boys nti ona bo tela bi nso ewo menchen ewo ha na fe ona bo Samuel Kwadwo Nuama enka ne kwada so emrahye bedwani Dr. Mua nti wa ba hai me ya re nyina be ka wasoma kire no obekora me ho ato ba me ni no obi kapa ebijafo makwa ba
ye ni
obi aboko de
nyamiado
e de radiase de enu aye enanom da o ma meti ase
debio
oh ene wo ne mepe
tame do say obetimi afa bibia mani
na no ko yeah
but enye o ma mi owo no nko ana ye o ma mi ebi no susu mu ye yire no mu kura no mu ye
sa
nti enra ma nya kwan anwishi wo mu enso mefa akwanya nso na me dia wishi all mothers na unim say mema bi no nso ye bad time
oh yes
ti obia o take responsibility ewo obia I mean obia so no me wishi wo mu nyina happy belated though.
Belated, yeah.
Na enura me man wo mo ma. Wo mo ye wo mo wish wo mo me. Edi wo mo ba o video o record wo mo video say wo mo wish wo mo grandmother, you know, happy Mother's Day. Wo mo ame kan happy Mother's Day to grandma no. No wo mo say happy Mother's Day to grandpa and me. Aye,
you yaba. So we can share.
No, the point is that the way I only want to tell. So they began because who say here be ma. So they began. Appreciate it. That's the thing.
That's great.
It was interesting but very significant.
Sure. Bernard,
Papa,
who am I meeting?
oh Daddy.
Oh, and yes, I saw in the OTC. There was still your hand.
Daddy. But to say me ni apenyi. Our kind nipa o matiti wo. Enya o mami a wo nkwa and o titi wo. Nti a lot of them, your aunties, your sisters, any nipa bebre grandpa, they don't come from your surrounding family. Our mwetimi abdua. Their contributions to your upbringing is part of what mothers do. Nti yebetimi aka say on an occasion say the world has dedicated and Nura say as made knife say we should celebrate our mothers no. Say obia any angel say ya mama mo and our mama by we are say in the first place. Breastfed us and carried us mostly at their back. And it is important to join to celebrate them. In celebrating them, we must also recognize that it's a joy.
You are in a tree studio.
I'm not a tree man.
But I'm from your doors.
Na say when you say me a dagao.
Meaning pa, but I'm from your doors.
Oh yeah, me do beko sankana anopai.
And me remember tawo chi wo pa.
Because ye ko sankana na me kadagari a untimi nkabi. Enti me yade kakra kakra.
Mungwa me na ntimi nkabi push you so beka twi ni mo no.
Enti ne metimi aka ne say ye ma me no mu aboa. Ebi mo so you don't untimi umpese onkai say omoso eye maame. Because nneema ebi mo aye suban omode a kire mma ne bi. Se wan hwe ye na opese obi nkai ne maame kurampa eye din ema wo. And the ebeduru say it's not just a fine eyi utimi edema general thing say maame mu nyina obi aye frɛ no mama no omo aye de. Ebi mu kurampa dwane gya omo ma. Just because of some difficulties at home. Ebi mu suban omode kire wo fie omode ma papa wo fie no. Nkwara no sua ma hwe ye no omokọ ware mu a it doesn't help them. But all in all no, it is a day I say you nyina yen celebrate na ye maame mu nso omo reflect na omo hwe ni omo etimi aye na ni omo ntimi ye no na ye nyina ye mboa e ho na oman no ana ewiase enkoye. My who say first lady so as a message on this day, and I think that it is appropriate. Yes. No, amongst the women in Ghana no ono and Ida so it say with me at the statement about it is important say we should commend her say or no any other women no, they want to make the world a better place.
Okay. Doc,
Baba,
bibi aboko.
Madaroma.
De o mama tiase.
David.
Oh, any ya back
to a gang of four. And by Ofim one announced what we are there. They made the Ofim 2018 year. Oh. Na Mikai said me primaries. Na yeah campaign na no frame say me din kunu mawie. O say o ma me abom pa ya ma no. Body o say o huntimi na amachi bia bom pa ye. Ampa so only few suspected say me metimi say bia so kono ma metimi adin kunu at that time. Na what titru kwada so bia doctor we say na metimi din kunu. Nti maame sunsum ano hye wo maame ota wo chi na obom pa ma da bia e ogidie se sampa no ekọ nyame ho direct ba na yesi ye wo oba tan na obatampa nti e be stress se oba bia nsu se obetima obatampa
banta pano na obia tim do so mfa so obi enye sabi obi wa wono nko a obi a Ghana nso no sabi yewo abatampa pi o kromase said the first lady ka no wa we shi obi a happy Mother's Day ono na ye sabi oba pa tayi na omu na pe
ma me no no
enti asema waka no tum se wakasa de a se nyina ya se agitum na yen time ma no yen time manachi yen support wo mkwan bia so ma omu no mopa o
kabiri kwa
yen ye hweso no mo hwefom ti ade na wo hwe na wo yourself best so dey solve big problem o hwen kitin no na kitin na kabo man ye kese no yes we ho
ehia no
ye dey hwe kese no was na we are losing the small things enti ejina so ye be kabom na I join the first lady near Ghana for nyina happy belated Mother's Day.
Yes, and also my media 2018 I me media koye I feel na 1 year more any and na enye easy
and so at
least more fresh offense more fresh offense
enye easy satana covid ni gina so de
afra
ka ese menya adofo ne ko gya no kwan no covid ni ntie ntumi anya ne sa
o ye beko over year 1 year
anniversary I be satana ma gugu mu kakra nti obata no ni na ba be di ampa se owo ho a wo hu se do se sombo no so firi ho kwa
mu enyi edu bebi am edru na mo ma me ewu ye na no kura masa na no ma nko ye kura mpo
ebe enti sa na tenti na nanom ye damo ase ye bekoso adamo ase sanse mu ni ho a anka ye nso ye ni ho nti ye monitor ne enko fix the country Bernard
papa
we are part of the country for Nibiana. And now we ma dwen no susu o mo de bae no hu ne se nyina so bi oso I say call na mo call no say yenye bibisa no
na say on say me dey be America say fix the country dey be America say fix the country and as no it has been taken out of partisanship and young men are omaba Omoankasa and Omoepeja, and I think that they are listening to me more and more and more. Because Nansen Ebimu frame say Bernard, come and lead us in this, and I say Dabi, you start and I will support you. Because I am say Debia when I'm leading something they quickly reduce it to partisanship. Now I'm sure you are intimate most of the people. And I say Ebimu Crampo frame we should do this and this and this, and I make catch them say Moon Shasia. I will be around, I will support. But when I am seen to be leading it, then quickly people begin to bracket it in a certain partisan form. Yes, sir. Niye nyina ye pese ye no. Ye ntimi enko enim. Enti I think that my mind, my spirit, my body ni nyina eta omoechi ene ejuma omo eye. And I'm disappointed heavily say at the time, Obia Efre said we should fix the country, and pay me back. Now, Michia, one of the actors, Lydia Forsen, now of morning jog walk and oko. I'm not sure she even saw me, and she was wearing. It was my brother who was driving, who saw that we who Lydia Forsen, Mr. Darby, me crampo me nimno. Said the actress also on no or nantino. Na washe fix the country. And I said, oh, really? Inti already, no, Adiano, it has moved beyond the narrow corridors of partisanship. And as Siano, irrespective of Bibi Awoda, Obia and who say, Nuama and Koye, na say, Yan Kasa, Nean Pejemu, Nea say, ye badi, Yadi Yamu, e babe shesa struggling ma, one show ya and Koye. And na me ball volleyball or prison headquarters. And opa. And me who say minuabi now or wafra Ghana flag washeniche red beret and okuta notice Ghana needs a new constitution fix the country until by ye nyina yeti hono all these veterans retired volleyballers now ye nyina former commissioners of police ye nyina yeti hono and he raised his voice. Good morning, fellow Ghanaians. And Opejaye said now almost say we should not demonstrate on the street. So along the friends corner no not nipa here demonstration. They were carrying their flags and obechuamu Opeja no ochia no na the voice no was familiar. Me hwe no. Ne nante na me friend say Ernesto. And who say, oh, yeah, me senior, we are on a crusade until I will meet you at the other end. Just after that, 5 different people wearing their Ghana flags were walking. This time, they were not using the main roads. So, the police, no mark of Independence Square. So, people were doing their micro demonstrations. Maybe and carrying their placards and walking. Now, you know the danger. They are oversensitizing even the corners. Now they are moving into communities. You are standing on the main road with your armored cars. Citizens who, at the time, Omoka said fix the economy. No? Now, Wankasa, o police officer now, o ketu ya krampo enyashi. Wankasa baby a order, you cannot even find a place to sleep. And I go to the barracks a lot. Who could do her single room, just by the police. Hospital, you see the prison officers. Say, you see, just watch their corridors. Omo fridge better abonting. Omo fan better abonting. Sometimes they even bring out their mattress because the room is too narrow. So you who has been asked to go and use water cannons, on citizens who want to protest na bibianko ye meyano. You yourself, you know that things are not well for you. And I was heavily disappointed. Almost say because of the NDNT, the demonstration will not come on. Say demonstration.
COVID protocols, no. It's just say we don't have to say bagada be brave, no.
COVID protocols. We did a new voters register. We queued. And yes, sir. And no COVID protocols. COVID protocols. We did massive campaigns. We interacted with people. And no, because it has to lead to yes, sir, yebetimi aba acting kudima now to become MPs or to become ministers. We did not think about COVID protocols. Who the campaign nechi? Sometimes in the middle of the night. Oh, sorry, from morning till the next morning on that. And yes, sir, there was no COVID protocols. That was at the height of COVID. Even in the epicenter of COVID, omuye demonstrations. In the United States of America, one of the epicenters of COVID, omuye demonstrations. In Brazil, omuye demonstration. In Germany, they do demonstrations.
So be here, and I don't just say yes, yeah.
Dabi. Those are the epicenters. So Ghana is not near even the lowest countries with COVID. So, sir, near Ekunyen malaria, CSM, Anopaya mi bayi, ma tise diabetes ekum nipa bebre. Those are our COVIDs, not the COVID-19 that we are talking about. Say Adane COVID-21.
How did it Adane 21?
No, it has increased from 19, say 2019, after they are due 2021. You understand? So, and near and no, and high Inti near high say, hey, I come and a day many of the young graduates. Our way school.
Bernard Sans
and no year COVID-19, and they want you to fix the problem so that they too will come out of their current problems.
Okay. Yeah, what can some look can be far baby a police for better prisons for better side or more dabre more some and yena some
but who says that Utie the organizers of the program even Enra member minister for finance in Sema Okaino on Lancaster trees that the failure of governments one can say government. The failure of governments. But it is because of the failure of governments. And yede akufado any MPP ebam. So that those failings can be corrected. Anamebwa. Inti se wabam na osi uncorrect ya. It means that you are not worthy of the trust the people gave you.
As some say COVID by na affect the economy in Nepal, which you are aware of. Until
Kenya. The Kenyan government was applying for a loan under the COVID situation. Kenya sankasa no mutual letters Adekye World Bank and IMF said the Kenyan government should not be giving any loan, otherwise the citizens will not tolerate it. What you say? The Kenyan government today is rewarding people in Kenya because their businesses have suffered under COVID. If you go to the United States of America, They are rewarding businesses. They are giving people handouts. In Ghana, we are taxing people after we have suffered COVID and our businesses have collapsed. And yes, sir. So you will look at it from the opposite. In addition to that, the first country, you call IMF, World Bank, and you call GCK, you call Pebusia under the COVID emergency fund. After we have taken all this, we came to Ghana and we established the COVID Trust Fund. We saw companies are omode sika any nyama bebre ede akọ. Accountability Minister for Health say onim how the monies were used. So and so many other things. And we'll come to that. So the young people who are craving that fix the economy, they don't have anything to do. They have even taken student loans. As soon as Omofa loans, the loans have started earning interest so that they will pay. So they are already in debt even before they can start to get a job. Mino Eka say, every sector of the Ghanaian economy has been Chinanized. Say, see, fufu ayebedinu. Chinese people are in fufu business. Onimsa. Fufu ayebedi. Tim. The Chinese people have gone to bring a machine that pounds fufu. You carry your things to them. Now, oma pound no oma jisika na wakodi. They have taken over that small industry. Baby ayebenye fufu so atafreno. They have taken it away. And then Finance Minister response says that we are managing the debt.
And fixing the economy.
We are managing the debt. Which debt? In the first place, is there the need to borrow money?
Why not?
President Akufo-Addo, his Vice President Mahmoud Bawumia, omukanu in open language. Omukanu wochimu. Ewo Hausam. Ewo Dagbanle Mampuruzi. And above all, English and French. Because President Akufo-Addo wouldn't say to make a French. Omuka say, Ghana ye wo bibia. And no na edit the famous Akufo-Addo statement, yet is castle and so a comedy. So we don't need ultimate nasi castle now abel. How? What kind of rationality is that? So yet is idea. Akufo-Addo abayi. Busunya bononka enye bibia. Anybody who is worthy of the vision of President Akufo-Addo will go out there to say that you are going to borrow money. Now to come and tell us that you are managing the debt. Which debt? You have ballooned the debt for 122 billion to over 291 billion. And yes, sir. And which debt are you managing? When you told us that, and yes, sir, worst of all was the Vice President in Kaswa in 2016. The Vice President said, "Wano waye juma ewo Bank of Ghana pen." Na onimse sika ye wo o omaimuno. And yes, sir, yentimi enkope busia efi bibia, and that the borrowing record of this government was reckless. The Vice President still has worked at the Bank of Ghana before. Today, he is no more a running mate. He is Vice President and the head of the economic management team. Why are we borrowing? So you see, I'm pointing out to the dishonesty in the Ghanaian society, particularly the dishonesty of our leaders. Because if you are dishonest to this level, dishonesty cannot build a nation. We must chart a path of righteousness and truth. But our leaders are so dishonest. Ken Ofori-Atta said that we are managing the debt and that we should fix this together. The first point is that we must share the Ministry of Finance the seat in his office.
How?
We want to fix it together. Until Okotna Hana Tailabi, also what in chain. Now, so what now? Misuma na minu aso akotna, because we have to fix it together. There are reasons why we chose you as leaders to fix the problems. And yes, sir, we have given you a responsibility, and accompany the responsibilities are also the benefits. You are taking the benefits, and you are calling on me to come and now labor for you to fix what
so Obi playing the role. Obi are playing the role. One so the nipa nya bako for the teacher of mine. And
because Minister for Finance, Mekai says that time now in the Ferrari and only the Occupy Ghana no. Now Onim said they should help to fix the economy at the time. He was campaigning that occupy the economy because the economy was broke. And who was the responsibility level on? On the president at the time. I remember Occupy Flagstaff House. And I'm sure say also Kainina. When you know the Minister for Finance, na odi and then I say no, we cannot do it the way we did it. No na mean we be a watch book. Or see pushing away the ladder. How you chung or your Chinese ni. Or see the ladder you climb to success. Who work with Hono? You afraid who push the ladder and say those others that are on the ground. The Minister for Finance climbed this ladder to go to the top, get President Akufo-Addo elected, become Minister for Finance because he didn't make people fix it together. He didn't join. And Mikai, when there was the Senchi consensus, President Akufo-Addo issued a statement. That time, Osafo Mafu was supposed to be one of the key speakers at the conference. Osafo Mafu had to choose MPP and Akufo-Addo as a leader, as against the nation's call. The Yenina Yankotna Senian Dream Dreamu, Nemfa Dream Pambra, Ne Intimi Mbwa Omaino. All of a sudden, the ladder you climb to the top, you want to push it away so that others can come and join you. You see, we gave them the tax to lead this country. That is why we gave them all the perks. They get the police protection, they get the cars, they get chauffeured. Yama omo bungalows or motimu ya unti bungalow no krampa yetuao a car for housing allowance and what have you. We have given you all this to make you comfortable. Na untimin dream, na untimin siesi nyamamu emayan. You have failed woefully. Say Aminu Eka say Minister for Finance. And ashamedly, or say, they have brought one district, one factory. In the Upper West region, maybe we have 12 districts. 12 districts. None of the districts has a factory. None of the districts has a factory. So which one have you fixed? In the northern region, in the Savannah region, I cannot count any one district, one factory. Tell Abi, I don't know how many you can count in your district.
My district, not yet.
You understand? So when you get up, now a phantom pronouncement, and in most worst cases, as I was told that in Tamale, Chinese phobia or Mode or Momotokin Abano, they have gone to write there, one district, one factory. Chinese phone or Mode by or air sample. So that is the deception, the dishonesty of our government. I am Boyang. Unim say one district, one factory. No, you have not done anything in that direction. In any case, Mami Kayo Bibi. Dabi. Oh, can say one district, one factory. No, now see anything that government is investing in it, or a private sector man has decided to do his private business.
So partnership.
Into private sector man to say me, ma sorry na me say me kwa me. AKA Cabo, me dog factory, dog meat factory, Bolgatanga. Na government edi ni sika abeshemu. Ochinana me say me ye dog meat factory bio. Afede me converting it to school. The monies that the government has invested in it, no. Ebe kwa hin. So if you want to do the thing, do it. Na ye nyina ye say government na why you say now, why you say no, why you say. And now say government wants to now offload your shares in those factories you have built. You can then offload in that private sector now, more person or more bremu or more bremu. And yes, sir. Now you sit down for a private sector man to bring his concept. Now, would you seek a question? At the end of the day, that private sector man says that no, after all, it's not profitable to do dog meat factory in Bolgatanga because they themselves have their way of processing their dogs. And now it's not profitable. Say, Obeko Chebi akoye, unim say ho mo friend no aponche koko. Now akoye dog meat factory ho. Because we now we Eastern region, we in America. Inti okoya aponche koko factory ewo Chebi no. You get to realize that no, the people of Chebi have their way of processing their dogs and they don't like your factory. So you want to collapse your dog meat factory in Chebi. What do you do? Will the government come and take their money? So yeah, Kasa said the government must be responsible. These are some of the things. Okay. Finally, Mamenka said.
And to the over side, I buy certain economy here, what see some more can one. She said the inherited economy are so weak.
Which government has come? Which government? Which government from 1966? they don't blame the previous government of the woes of the country. Give me one. Give me one. Give me one. Even a champion buyer, or blame me, government, your friend saying, Buzia government. Your friend saying, Akufu. Obetu a champion, or blame me, that was the same government too. Or blame me a champion for the problems. Rollins buyer, or blame me a champion mo. And yes, sir. Rollins time buyer, or blame me Liman. Kufo buyer, or blame me Rollins. And or the young called Hippic. At a miss buyer, IMF World Bank at the time. Ishak Diwan. No, any country director. Or through a letter, and Oka said, Ghana, say, and say, and Kohipika, the economy is gone. And yes, sir. Inti Atamis blamed Kufo. Even your mama, Obe take you over, or say the economy has been eaten to the bone. That was taken over from his own former boss. Say, Akufa Adoba, na oblemia. We are used to this.
Yes, it's a blame game.
We are used to this. My conclusion is, look, we elected you to come and do a job. A job you said you could do proficiently by your CV. Say what you CV by and you did you manual. I feel the wafa bottom now, unam echiri. You are going reverse gear. You are telling us that you are fixing the economy. Okay. Which economy are you fixing?
The mami misa honorable Nyama say, enyesa neti or say on there or support say yinipa. You've been in parliament. I'm a party in your government. Mumu Bichre say they support the call for fix the country. I think some of the newspapers cried the one samba. Affirm case account. Abua Papon. Usu Bempa. Wanokra Kase. Yes. Usu Bempa say or support. Say Omo Kasa. Na Omunum say Mampeni Nanado is the only person now. Obe to me a fix the economy. No, people are calling on himself on Yebibisana.
But he's the very person they say he should fix the economy. He's unable to fix it. They will not call on him to fix it again.
So far, fix the country. And we are fixing. And you say fix yourself. And it kaka who say nyina so bi omo nyina so bi so mudina so de kasa na so share economy system no te senti amanfo ni abreke kan kasa nsam we.
My main chair will be an chair for. Say, a shall share the mother's day by me, man chair.
Not to chair.
A chair for the main chair, me quite a phone. Na, I'm in some 4 videos now. Menda,
unim Joseph Yamin.
Patch of Nipa
or Yameba.
I mean, chair, Enra, Namifik Masi, Banamina, Michia, a sort of Minubi. Samuel Boate, Benjamin Boate. Omo Boam Yepa. Omo free lighthouse. Ebe omo be ami insha omo na me do masenso. Na tike call here you can want say me face the country. I think say it is the mantra of the country, and I say the pivotal statement of any political party. From independence time, it has been maybe in different weddings, but it's the same thing. And the number one campaigner of fix the country is Nana Akufo-Addo. Because on several occasions, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Okay, I say a friend is saying there's another thing. Another issue of Saka say
if the kitchen is hot,
get out. I forget. It's a statement. Nana Akufo-Addo use the word fix. And the fix in there, every politician. You believe, say, we always have to keep striving. We always have to keep moving forward. And whoever thinks that, or would thought say, fixing the country is an event. Oh, sorry, I not fix it. We keep fixing. We keep going. We keep going every day, every time we are doing something. So, Kwame Nkrumah time. University
we take about Ejakwabina.
Fachabe. University Kwame Nkrumah be see here. Then fix ni bia no fix here. Akoso mu asabi oduma ye fix ni bia. Die mu a be pe me rolling so odie ba ye onso see bi wo UDS. Then fix ni bia. Kufo onso ba ye ode NHIS ba ye fix ni bia. Ye kwan Kumasi Accra Road dual carriage. Then fix ni bia no. At almost number ye Mahama number almost be omo de ni na fix ni bia e na be do Nana Akufo-Addo so it is na obi ka say fixer kasa e nyina e ka it is e bia fe ni manfo no drum home say the fixing loud and clear, but it's the statement that politician biano, you can say it needs fixing and it has to be fixed. And say who has fixed better, then you put regimes on maybe a scale in a way. And as I say, fix the country. And I say you're too big. Sometimes it's difficult to pinpoint where exactly. And the honey do one I been at a two ampere, and you also you see because you're part of the country. But keep my sector by sector, fix the economy. Near where economy no, at the end in the economy. It be a fuel pricing, mobile net saying, rate of change, the percentage change from mobile to say the tier. It be a fan city to dollar. You buy it near 4.2. They say you know 5.7. Near change you know. Previous regime buy it na 1.2 on my 4.2. Near change you know. And then I be who say who is fixing more, who is doing better in the fixing a furniture human you know. Yes idea. So can they try to fix the country there? Now, you would have a role to play in it. If you say, apart from say bang any you know, me no to what you might as I say to me there, I support the call 100%. Say fix the country, and it has to be fixed, and we are fixing it. But the American can say it's not what they are saying, but how they are going about it. Because the moment obey political, what's saying. The moment they say me I say I feel what naturally on fan who shame be or drain home perfect. Okay, it's a great move because the moment who better so dear anymore no. What's happening?
Because previous demonstrations are buying on YouTube. You political figures. Also do omuji movie. Does that mean say
na ubusana say me na busana bia na do ko chi say some so you say. And no, if you have to face the country, we have to fix the attitude. Because your bob brand queer, me bomb queer. It is a and na yes, as much as you may. It means that fixing now come once no. O can't want to say. Say the make I want to say, yes, young man say, I did because so regime be a tremor. And the same thing in Koso. Yen na him say at the end enye. Near can was it has to end. And when you try to equalize, so as we see, now it means the country now team no umpe country because we always striving for the best. Inside the ABC based on some circumstances be near taking out of context. Near I repeat the same thing.
More can say fix a country, you know. Based on your campaign messages, so no mujina so the kasanse nina. Until the film no mobile so no mujina the actual
free high school. Yam fix it.
Ma fix it.
1D1F.
So mo fix it. So ma fix.
Mr. What's your mind? Oh, kasana me wa.
Obisa no
so
what
high
you
school mo fix it. I know say. No say so as mo fix. No say wa fix it.
Wa fix it.
It's a question mark.
But you
wa fix it.
Na man show home
question. I'm not engaging the host and I'm permitted to engage.
O say wa fix na so ma fix. It's a
see I fix it.
No say ma fix it. Me say ma fix it.
Until you bisa no.
Me bisa. Me bisa.
Na adenti na mo
oh David
ehunra wo.
Oh we want to ehunra me. David me ehunra me.
Don't carry na tie.
So I fix it. What's my fix it?
And also bisa say what fix it.
David. Ebusa say free high school.
Okay, ma fix it.
That's your fix it. Me move on.
E wo kuro mbey. And our mind.
Every time I ba na motor.
Your friend say next allowance. Yam fix here.
Radinyako.
Ebusa. And I feel on Kasabi.
Because I started be I allowance some be about last week. I can't want some.
Zongo develop fund there. They are no more zongos. It's part of the fixing. Nation with us call. Yeah, no. US community fee. I find it over 100,000. You make a part of the fixing.
I'm much younger. They be a cobusumi.
Baby, 100,000 which year? 100,000 now more fine. Which year? And since then, how many thousands have they added?
Okay. Difference there.
I think man corner.
That is way a debate.
Also, 1D1F who be Northern Ghana. Do who you know so Chinese for there. You see, when you become so unfair and trying to see everything that in the political lens, yeah, now fixing on unkahubi. So the Tembiano, you want to play politics. But Bernard, won't say yes, sir.
Now,
No,
you are here because of politics.
Oh no. So we are part of
and now you are here playing football.
Oh, I'm not saying that, but what I'm trying to say
is we are here playing politics.
So politics, the one that is red, say red.
I'm not doing partisanship. As for politics, even in the church, we do politics.
Okay. I'm saying when it's red, please say red. Okay. You're my brother, and I like you so much.
And then I'm saying that I'm not doing partisanship, but politics I would do.
You're 1D, 1F. Until Busami say 1D, 1F, you're fixing it. I say yes, and it's a process. Of course. But you can get a good number of projects. I have Chromos A1D, 1F. Yeah, I'm Ukrano, who be because there are several things. If I have to list all of them, maybe I program anyway. But there are several things I say, yeah. I just say, yeah, fix it. People are saying, ambulance, I go up and down. But you won't be. And you're fixing it. See, about any honor. Bye, I fix it. And the master said, fix it, I'm 100% involved in it. As Ghanaians, we have to play our role in making sure it's a fixing number. If there's areas we have to look at, why not? Near Umuana, Sabi, who began to water, Yari by a friend COVID by you know, Kumasi. You who interventions are buying to the Guacamu. You who be Omwana, Sabi, yes, your moon electricity. Omwana Jin so free. Omwana more than be free. A buying a man, a buying a who ye at the Tuacamu. Ebia wabusium around for Biano, Yarani Biancano, I'm an Renin Quintino. If I try na Benancio COVID in Nsroma na ye COVID ye diabetes ne malaria. Hey, some way no be you. COVID people who are very close to me, political godfather back home. Dr. Makutu for
malaria and Kunipa.
No, please.
Malaria in your constituency, no name nipa saying omwewu from malaria.
Medasi. Bema kwa mo abemu ho. Medasi.
Thank you. Yeah. And he said, omo ebe omo ka ho asem. Said the yare wi adi omunya. Menya, even to one way come because the excision no names the kind of knows the adios. You can say bisa ho. And mesel. Say aban atu na mo be to save lives. Me mo na baso. Me kan fo no. Every say who for the Kasimbi say economy there say ewu a ye panyane no ye na eke ho bom na ka se binya na economy we can do that but say people that say ewu a you can't raise the dead. It always is important to say be protect life in these circumstances and no pepe na ba we ye ya say bi ye na ye tinkwam vaccine ba ye Minu tapia ntua oh high school pan here ya ko pan
free
sa first vaccine
no minu utua bibi
first na ade na ye dia ma free no ko akọ
eto tuwa de bre o mbo
ye toy
they are giving all other countries
whatever it is is whatever it is I'm buying in a washing na share no ma bi ne buy
that be it's a universal free donation.
Inya bi kwana
masa wo so kire na anokre
some dem nya bi inya bi no
da bi so ba na mo yi mo yi ano
na to nya bi inya bi na bi ko nya bi inya bi na Nigeria fo nya bi
they were giving the poorest country and they started with the most poorest country
the list please whatever it is make us what get aban sheye say in buy yeah ne ya ma ba ko ma twen second one so wo bi a twen second one ti mesrem yare we mama yem fani agrom embelete on sanya yare bia
ba woni me
na di ni panya kuni pa free kuma say
me ni na me ka asem bi me hu bibi no anadwo na me fie adwuma ba 10:30 na me fie adwuma mu ha na me ku fie na me ko do baby on my 7 side ho no anope na me bisa adwo no say sa protocols ne ye ka na wo ho ana because according to some dey asori bi
only on demonstrations
yes
and protocols
and based on covid creating na sa demonstration here face the country for some year anya but you were drinking sport and pay gu ho no and okura man no monsa obi asum atwa bi omo ye bre no they were operating last night
that's what always issue if you say na aka ho na ina aka say the rule no saban the bar obi a playing party call the protocols no ye enje mu ba bia obi a mo mask me buy na me mask e ba say mo ha de o ba fa fidie bi mu enti would be free kwa ba ya o medu ha
na ko ya san so yi kura de esi machi wa ha
fidie bi si aso so no se bi won fama mu akora na
se kun ntam
e se mo de mo so mo ye mo de enti bia bia be ko bia no onsa be wo horo o ma sa be se e se so yan kan kure yan chia se san en chia pa de ase san me hu obi a o chia obi nsem pa de
makom ma ba
me hu bia che
en so ba yi se monko the villages mon bra baby am if you buy
na buy so chia me mo atwede na de obato chia
da bi
o na free buy so ba no
me I don't know no smart so me bedru akra pe na o say me na me kwa akoto bibi kurampo wa shop and o say hey where's your nose mark? So I had to run back. But in the villages, we don't know about this.
And I'm sure in China, so how you hire chassis.
And maybe I don't know. Papa be cramp on my leg to leg.
Ain't he a year? Says Sabi, a buy no. Nay, never, yes, soon if you are known to me. Not a momu and Ranasono. Almost no. Now, young kind of crowds, a war vaccine, so no. I'm not a unique of macra. You pretty a one yaka. Now, a cough from Swa, Naman for no. Gin so manya fa hodie na so yan koso model ni sa de no sabi entwa mu da so
okay
na no ne ba ya sa aban hweye se Ghana wo bo obi an kwa ho ban se to ba ma ne se omo ho ban ampa oba ho ban pa wo hwe eno ma sisi man bi so na hwe Ghana se de papa we ono ne ministers eso mu acha na watwe bia na watwe ni bia no ma address what the steps involved and what are you going to do next? Kakran. Yeah, the whole world. You can't crew manage COVID in Yepa. Want to be more crew no magana dinka. Yeah, dear.
It's a fixing that
it will affect on our finances and the economy. It's saying I can't ye free or can't be trying. Say economy in the who cry pass if my in Nipa. And Pansono economy no. Say the TBA. Of course, because over the man COVID in my year. For compare 2017 to 2019, na COVID in my year. Fair year performance, GDP debt to GDP, fair fiscal indicators in now. Those way doing
better than. Okay.
Eti me the message.
Okay.
Say Ghana phobia has a role to play in this fixing. But fixing no, media 100% involved in it. And the president is the main campaigner for the fixing.
Okay.
It will be support no.
Okay.
Na yama Ghana.
Me da say. Honorable Niama so na yetene nka na sana no yafo be tell abi bebe mu no. Ama for message oba mu yan kan because the difference between John Mahama and Akufo-Addo is the fact that John Mahama always accepts the criticism in good faith. And Akufo-Addo is uncomfortable when you criticize him. Be kind of cheap. Or say John Mahama, or name say do ne mampeni na nado ntem ne say. Mampeni dada Mahama. Say wo kasa afa na dwuma ye ho a ogi tum. Na mampeni na nado de wo ka na I said de ne buafu. Afi ebra mampeni Mahama ya ka asama kire no na ohwe so ha ho no obehwe no fa so bom mu bia be yi ano no na mampani na nado na ban de omo ye ne se wo mo lament wo mo kasa de fon se sobo na de sobo bo wi na ya manfo bi nso abegu social media na edi watam na ye sopaw eno ene susu da omo mienu no entem na say odamampani Dr. Baumia, also that Dr. Baumia se papa say and this propaganda foi wa kyerɛkyerɛ semu pa and this for tumi ate ase pa say and this for domo and na ɛka ho ma ɔman yi asa n'akyi wɔn ɛyɛ ayi papa na ɔse nanado administration no wɔn yɛ adwuma papa nyasɛm kɔma kora nhyira ba na ɛka ɛna di we ba ɔse okyia honorable Alhaji Labran Yakubu Bari and I feel Salam Mustafa Salamu alaikum. Akwasi obi ajuso bitian so se benamona asama na woken. Dr. Mamia anka obia say MPP aban no empebusia ambebusia wanka obia o se MPP aban no bebusia na busia bohunu keke ne de enya de awo mebebo eno ne asema kenti o se correction de man no
o kaso rally ne bi
ayo jase ben hene awa abeka o se mampani a oma pro policies awodo bi ba yese free senior high na taxes makoma ko say new taxes makoma ko 17 eni nyina wo bogu ye no wa magana fo ahinha o ma na ye wo mse gana fo ahinha kra wo se wa chese do ye nyina di adanse se obetumi ahwe mama na atumi akora nti mo bi ensuru kra eja bata ewo adenta ose edu baby ose bibia no e be fixe edu baby so o se o ye be fixe edu baby so mo se anka mom ni fixe nti we are confused administration saa no che demonstration kitwa bi mpo a eno so mo mpere so mo ba ye we nyina di adanse to do se o hwe a niema nhyada enkoyi kura se de sesi e kono no ena odon so de aba woni betwa ne tiawa se de ba metu ma odunya fotela bi so aban bi fixing fixed yen kamo ne fixe fi bibia no e be fixe
me das
ye kono sei
yo me das em se me nuanu ba me nchia mo ye nchia obi a na
ase wonim se media minimum time na oye lecturer e wo kepo
me so minim ne pa
efi time na oye lecturer
efi kwada so
me so minim ne pa
time na oye lecturer me ko drew hope
obi
na wa ye ampesi ni abondi e wonu fie
na baby a no tie no yan no bi ka ho e na wa bebetre chance ye ne man platform no wo hello fm e na kakra kra de bedu enti so minim ne pa
me da mo se
something show
who are tribute beso
because the guy ahomachi you know I mean it's a lot
sure
I am writing you know something now you know me how it all started because say politics here me sorry ahomachi because I know my duty says me go chira there by 6 a.m. na mo program no so me will lecture 8:30 I have to be there now sometimes you know ebinum fo say obi a wote nka wo radio no so anopa you are not prepared nti no nko ehu won by students assessment no so
na
bia dem come on nti no
o balance ni ama
yes it's a boy minua dia wo no say Ghana meka say yesi yem fixi Ghana yesi yem fixi economy because you are missing a very big opportunity to grow this country. Really? And to make sure say where we are and then now unfortunately no because we have not been able to do what we are supposed to do and then we are hiding behind COVID. Many can say oh the economy now it was doing very well you know and some baby do but that is not really true. Our problem started long before the COVID. Now, I say at the time when I say economy no problem. Now, the finance minister says, oh, the economy is resilient, a very resilient economy. No, a little shake up, this little shake up in economy. And I my baby, I was here.
Say if I never see here.
Well, baby, I was here. In fact, we are in very difficult times. Now, me, I don't, friends saying, I don't envy the finance minister. I don't envy Akufo-Addo at all because you see ohwe o man kasa o munum nsem o mukan and then me trust what I have done is I select all I've gone round to pick all statements in opposition 2 years in government all that they said proud to you know maybe I way and anything when people are saying say you should fix the economy now they must sit up and accept it in good faith because they've not done things right. Because you have inherited a lot, okay, John Mahama, with all the difficulties, right? At the time, no, now you war, the MI revenue, the petrol, the oil, now just one well. Before Mahama left, you know, Yeja Akufo-Addo need the government 3 wells. It's the revenue, you know, a triple or I think quadruple. A quadruple. Uche taxes near there. Papa we need na buy na sakan ayo baby ayo here but because of the recklessness with which they handle the economy
no fair.
I am very fair. Let me tell you why. Let me
had no oil.
I beg you, let me tell you something.
That had no oil.
Even let's look at
the government that had no oil, but who compare indicators one by one, and you can tell us the one that had no oil even far outperformed the one that had oil.
I'm enjoying near oil.
So like
even fast forward. Fast forward. Let's even look at Ghana under COVID. Now, me say it was the biggest opportunity I lose to make you to turn things around during the COVID.
How?
I am telling you. Share, okay, so we're the first to access loan from IMF. Says can then the what do we do with that money?
Someone when we are di.
How many
people? Free electricity.
Nipahi. What we kwachi heritage fund. We took it. Savings are a baby year and sana ubaye no. Unya hunkwa na ofai. Dear Tosuno, we had an arrangement. Your friend sinking fund. Yeah, Bobusiano. Time and all catcher and say Bobusiano. The then government led by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Wamu creative fund, definitely sinking fund. O dibi no dibi to now the atia utisuka. Wama wiping in the name of COVID. Then nobody says can. But the ama ye wo baby aye woni nyina ye the fact say Akufo-Addo's government one approach to COVID no was just to win elections. And therefore they decided to embark on frivolous use of our yesika. Seriously, they are costing all the sika. The reason why we cannot even account for yesika spending during the COVID was because of the way I spending is kind of recklessly. You see, among for enko DRA, no go GP number. Na two scar the amount 1,000 cedis. E be no 1,007. E be no all to party people. Then what did they use that money for? E be one man 500. E be one man 1,000. E be 1,012. Today they are saying that you tax even tax. Money that were sent, I mean, were passed on to their party people free. Waste. Look, election, they use, see, COVID Sikani was wasted. Look, let me tell you another thing. Another thing as a society, I am everything there. I'm thinking, look, COVID by yes, starting, yeah, baby, I be test. What happened? CSR4, KCCR4, Noguchi 4. They had to make shift. They innovated. Machines are no more other tests. Innovation and no more COVID tests, PCR. Some of them even in the process got infected near day. But what happened? Adianu bedu so you see your borders no. Ye bie airport. Aba manfo afa aba. A womudu airport a. Wombe ye test and some wo Ghana. Ama wo betue sika $150 o. $150. Meaning a government that is selfless. Opese ni mani ye no. Opese ebia no Gucci KCCR for ni we no. You complain say you need scar. Ye be improve on facilities e wo ho no. Ye be empower wo. What was the best thing I be? One no ye PCR no. They were not competent to do antigen test. Mu go try mo ho. Makofo obi ofi Nigeria. Na account ni company no kwa no register o Ghana ha no. Na account currency ni ha no e be taxable. The sika ni nyina no ye kwa ma no ni tax heavy. Look at the number of amountfo womufa airport ediba. All the money went to frontiers and it is still going to frontiers. Up to sit here today. Why you wey nyina ma sika ni nyina go outside the oba be ye sisi ya say after all the mess we're creating, and then also you taxes. Today, Dr. Baumia, on come back, don't play back. The interview, Adom FM, Adom TV. Or say, you're taxing Crawford. The more we tax the people, right? The more we tax the people, the more business is there, they echo. And what they are going to do is that what they want the incentives never. They are bringing incentives. They are not going to do what what the NDC did. They are going to bring incentives. Now, all the incentives no ban, right? Now, economy no grow. Now, man vote your taxes. Today, the reverse is what is happening. That's what is happening. And now you see another atrobia of their share. I will be sending text. Say you make 17 taxes. Meaning, how many taxes in the whole Ghana on our books? no me 17 taxes. And then when you 17 taxes, then you try taxes be Ghana bio. When you taxes on 17 items, not taxes. So we excise duty, cement so, it doesn't make it 17 taxes. Because you the tax bar, you the mra and the base tax way ni bisa tax be no about one more, we may if you know. Now, once upon a time, Ghana was problem. To say the problem this is here. Now, the main source of revenue, the price of crude oil, conform, the production itself was affected. Now you have revenue. And the pressure also war energy sector so much. Abide by say. In the interim, no, you have tax bimra. You friend the energy sector levy, ESLA. Then a woman come on, see a year obnoxious. A year, what it was inimical. It was what the president, even some of the ministers, the current ministers, can I say, John Mahama was very wicked at the time. The team was dead. And this is what team was dead. We are wicked. We are insensitive. And it's on this tax number. To come and save the energy sector. Today, what have they done? Anything, no? Say, among forces, eat back your words. Correct yourself. Fix yourself. Not fix your economy now. They are right. Because we had the greatest opportunity in the face of this COVID, no? To at least build our capacity in certain areas. But we messed up. Go the cost. Go and look at the cost. I will go to for meals. I will procure. Go and look at the cost of the face masks at the time. I buy a coat. Go and look at how much obviously sanitizers need. Go and look at it. Upon a new the only thing is which is car. They were just look. Go woman kasa no. So we can cry. Woman trust no more assessment. Constituency by constituency. Woman amu dis kanu ma woman no. Woman amu dis kanu ma woman no. Mu chase kanu ma woman wona aba.
So omo fanya den.
Omo si what those days do me ba ha na be do ni ma. Am for gu GRA hono. Omo GP numbers no up to scalp on phone. So e be na on phone so e be nya wo we so things were not properly done. I am not saying that people did not need the money. So maybe they needed the money. But the how? What were they going to use the money for? And then to one also to scanning the money for so and then you can't be I say go to know. You can't be. Because all the businesses affected women no. They were only they were only giving it to, they only gave those monies as you know whatever to their party people. Oh, that is what happened. That is what happened. And on the course, what the man free money. And then I can't be anything I those the only way, look, what we see debt to GDP. Before COVID, no, the debt to GDP was more than 70. It was more than 70%. Now, because I read somewhere now because one of the radio presenters, no, the relationship between the debt to GDP ratio, no, on TSE, and all can't say, and no, the year. Said a year Macabia, etc. Buying judgment. When you mean Baumian, it was Baumia. And then I'm expecting him to start his lectures again on the what do you call it, the CD dollar, the borrowing, right? Mm-hmm. The fact that after 2 years, there's no community that wouldn't have toilets. 2 years, no. Now COVID name my. COVID name my. And then you can say, no, you will do something, but they don't want to accept it. I'm
timetable now by starting today. Starting for
no. Things are just bad, and I'm telling you, it's all boiled down to leadership. And you see. The idea, no, because I support being near the Okane. They dishonesty. Look, and the level of intolerance now. Minia, Today, among us who call demonstration by stop woman. You know, only recently there were a group of persons. MRC app say Joma Manfa pinch it. They allowed them. The police allowed them to go on demonstration. The police allowed them.
Say be normal not to say if she na
wait woman the woman number. Woman the woman number. They allowed them to do it. What I mean, let us you see anya chom na do so do. And then a year Ghana animal. Go street no so look opa kwesi fori ono ladies are there no. Enyanumre on drive from Odu Somenya, Uncle Somenya. No, it's not kind of drinking sports. No, Uncle Fawn and Ajo, no share. Uncle share baby, some people are salivating. Kasa. What do you make say? Virus no ultimately spreading through body sweat. No. Who salivating? No kasa. No droplets no. And the diba. Baby, I want to say. Edidi, enomunsa, right? Kasa. Eye de omeye, ejina honu sa ni adina. Don't we are not bothered. And they are transmitting. But when people are coming out to express their misgivings about what is going on, and they
I was at Koforo the last 2 weekends. Yeah, me who Koforo and said I'm going Ukraine. I said
let us be honest. You see, they are higher no Ghana how to say you talk about see, thank God to social media. Thank God to our development in electronic media. Because the other canon say asem pro. The first I see Tekreman pro. And only because all they said before and now. And finally, no. Ken see yen can day. Or see yen day. We also we also want to use the same ladder. One. And then who call energy commissioner. One of the kingpins ever occupy Ghana and when your position. I can list all of them. One more various, they are occupying various positions. Then,
okay, a question.
Then, what are they doing? Energy Commission, Magas, you know, friends, former chief vendor. But if you are not a minister of a chief vendor, friends, or any energy commission, say, oh no, what have they used their positions? What was the name?
Energy Commission, not Petroleum Commission.
Is it Petroleum or Energy? No.
Fable.
Yes.
Petroleum Commission.
Petroleum Commission. What have they used? One position that they are here. Woman, they are going mute. They go mute today. Borrowing your problem, you. Today, taxes is your problem. And yet, your problem, you man.
We are not in the normal times.
Maybe we are. And now, me can say. Whereas other countries, I realize it. You are saying, sir, you are not in normal times. Companies are suffering. They are really under pressure. Right? And then, if you cry, yes, it's up here, buyers crying. Who to a cry and talk. And then, almost increase taxes. What crown normal? Yeah. And then, unfortunately for some of us, you crown normal. Normal now crying. I'm because of the COVID, chief Ninya, they move and then. Ninya ababe share what do you call it new taxes and because VAT cost NHI cost bola tax ba we nyina nyina ababe guso ufo say upia ya sha amranu mu ana say upesa yempie
okay
upesa yempie
obi the message bi aba akua free ajekum o say honorable Ken Ofori say $10 million na $10 billion na ye de affixing your roots. And I did 24, no crowd 24. But $25 million said come Black Stars on Fanko Bobo. Sabo no Mokobon for Zubia Maso. My yen so a yibia. Ye pay $10 billion at the acquire. Near the $25 million Eko Bobo. Or say on the Huni say, Nyanse Bianim, Sabi, or Quambiso. Now, only in Yajuno, made so the many Yajun pass, $25 million also come a blast on idea. May come
other disciplines,
you know, on the boxers, soprano,
I say volleyball, basketball, baby, or mobetimi apeje kodru, and Adekye.
But say boxing, one more qualify for Olympic Games. Also, Coco and Norman.
No, let's not get football. What may and then Mimi Krum, there's somebody here. Football, and then what turning around. The activities our constituency in Ukraine. who the bet 25 million.
You think that if you do that for a basketball,
I don't know.
yes,
and I make a say,
which may be
yes, I'm a boxer.
Yes,
I'm
put
athletes.
Maybe.
Usain Bolt unimnia wayama ni.
And I make a say,
unimnia
and then
Haile Selassie wayama.
But honestly speaking, me too what is here no. Na say me are buying na me kreska. Na o see me choose baby because our money is unlimited, limited. Now also me making investment sports me choose one for football. So that will bring returns immediately.
You think that boxing will not bring boxing? Football is even immediately. Boxing media una ukuta
na 14-year-old boy
boxing
boxing young boy so 14 years. You were so about 4 titles na dey Ghana. And so when they invest on my
Osaka
na blasters
Osaka na
ye call Egypt Siama Breso. This calculation there make Kwabena and Thomas Muda. Near 4 weeks. And a budget of $4 million. And the call you $4 million for 4 weeks. Ye did 2 weeks. And the above fee. It's to save $4 million in the credit scanning in our sign.
Oh no, the book at any day, and yes, I book at
no crampo amokoye no. Amokoye too much.
Wow. Eti me come observation about scanning money there me there.
And no say capacity ni book at be any. But what I'm saying is that on a scale of 1 to 10. Say see me up to for sports. I'm effect immediately.
Sports are now for minister for.
No, what I'm saying.
Minister for youth and sports. We are all Kasana. We are making minister for sports. Now I'm
Erubiane akra me kan say ebia woni volleyball. Very well. So ni ball but me dey expose the dynamic across. Erubiane sports are leading sports.
That's right.
South Africa or more rugby. Even the Eastern Hop Crown rugby. Baby for Pakistan, Kenya, America, and I say, no boy, basketball, no yeah, part of India.
Soccer, and a boxing.
Oh, Ghana used to DK president Ghana used to be the leader when it comes to boxing. DK president, in terms of be a revenue generator and say impact and say boxing no one person but we no and
na mesre say $25 million some dey come Black Stars so no one from $5 million and share in league ni mu
that be
one from $5 million and build your local league here
football no cramp up your local league
you for $5 million per
each you see and just Black Stars they are looking at
me say messages mama ni nyina akora yira then am I back content terms yes tell na fe yemra galam say talk here
I think can be fed dum so back you see na kakra me dey me mo assignment bi aha mo sisi e no mo hwe the durations are mo switch mo project generation on am mark over a month then you can make because so ujai near better now say aba me say my aba
timetable no ba
timetable there's a reason for timetable
there's a reason for and there's a reason for
timetable
there's a reason yeah expansion work procreation and na ade no so no your power generation plant nyina no nyina wo coastal areas ase e say twam echo enti e say abandon she bia ba say power plant no e say already or just location no enti who are power ye the call takrade Ameri it's omu yakokumase and they say unya
Ameri mfaso
oh I'm coming unya issue bu on kran at least yakokumase na tuma yadwuma and I say but so unya ina dey kwale dey kono say fancy kumase akra road ya simsi so a e ka bia anko mebo in the lines na air kono asimsi so a mo say na a disconnect poor ingrebe and there's a reason for that Momodum so na make say wo dey wo ha say e say mo poor plan is so
what
mo poor plan ma several times but nanka to he say me bu say mo poor plan this is one thing so let's be real na mo nya chinchira am for so timetable about it doesn't mean say Esla can was them Esla am dey buy and there were issues with it Because Esla not.
What are you using it to do?
Also issues to it.
Issues are raised at the time. They say, "Sikira more digital. You get free tax on fuel, diesel, gas, but yes, I did Bitcoin road. A bit so 40 PB that so petrol and diesel. I go for roads. And some of us say, I didn't know, but you had a road. And you have taxi road. None of them there were issues, but
what has changed? What has changed now?
I'm coming.
I know. Mommy,
it's an easier way of raising revenue.
Yes.
Because we'll be out to fuel. But it's so because and fuel bokosro. But because you ain't mean generate from other areas, no. Because it mean
but it's not the same
old story. So America say we travel be about 100 kilometers be no utua tobut.
America for saying ena omundi ejuma.
Yeah, tell me no cry yaso.
It's kind of mechanic say
they
have fixed their economy.
Galam say no say manuesi. Galam say issues. O ka say nyai no. No mtu ka say yentu. Me kai campaign 2016. Almost small mon cry mon call busho. E ba mbontu, the same applies to Sabi COVID as me. There are videos when young men be your call. Oh, me name momo, but when you call side culture say about momotu.
Bar, someone to me a manso.
I make say, yeah, you know, in Ghana for. Get to woman saying 6 million or so votes. No boy. And they say 6 million say you be two. I know she power. If you are communicating to 6 million people, I know what in the country. It's like the most anybody bear 10,000 be so made the money as you now 6 million for year all communicated to 6 million. They can say.
And it's 6 million and to Galam say.
And now communicate to almost as a mongo to. It's a very strong force. But here talking about fixing. Yeah, and say obi follow COVID protocol. What here, you know, my police phone call na heba munya obakachi say the bank
wokasa o se omo ba yemfa ne say maybe say mo ma me kwa mam safo an se bibie puni ya nema wo dem ha me change camera sa o ha nyina na se benya safo na nwura ha betuma change camera so se betumi change
but me catch you say a man we humu obi a do tie no obi a o de o tie
easy to be
ono who is all communicate here on go phone constituency o mu tie ni pa. Yeah, say enyo
if you Galamsey na kwosoro sa
make can say enyo no obi awo de otie no
okay
they make say nya gitum say fix no this is the way to go o mai na enka nya politics na make can be na say partisan na nya yes sir o mai no
enko me da say niam me da say
there's a certain development see am hu
any day way
na because munye a bit tolerant then na say o say nya politics no
make
what's the politics?
I'm raising say
when is good, me ready to say politics.
There be stop the partisanship. And that's what we meant.
And I make us say the partisanship if it's going to continue.
If it's correct, it's correct.
It is going to continue.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. I say about every day anomaly is say who wants to
say
we need see our
Wasimka. Prescription and I say they already buy no. I'm say any starting free Flagstaff house. Because my penny otisu to see Jubilee House. Yo. My penny otisu to see I'm catch it say VAT are regressive. And for the first time now, those days, you know, let me see how, you know, Brofo, regressive. Very, very regressive. I remember, you know, Dr. Aprekunumoni, we don't know where lead persons are. Wama be economics, what VAT, the negative, what they have. Yes.
And then my economics.
Okay. So what's when at the time, no, listen to me. Woman no leading.
Those times
they were the guys. No, I am not saying listen to me. They were the advocates. They were the one of the advocates. Whereas Akukwado was organizing the ground troops, you know. Aprekunumu eti TV so and omuka about VAT. That was very aggressive. Meaning, can you imagine this country today without VAT? Without VAT?
Sure, more
what do you mean?
A percentage now was so
nice. What percentage? And then a percentage now. Percentage na roll is by that time no. Na ya he and then ya he. And na kura no pono ni your my. Cleverly no, VAT you more than 28%. VAT more than that. Look, first no to 17 year. You will be a deductible. who are we business no fundable to you but now flat rate no who do normal bank charge you 3% flat now you cannot there's no way I'll be able to review sick and out here and you carry it on to the next person no they are too so no they are too so now that you do share along the value chain no it's about 28-30%.
The last consumer next say
28-30%. It's not input VAT. Input VAT.
It's about to fight against galamsey no.
Yeah, that's right.
We share as I say briefly.
Well, yes. Fortunately, me kwa my meeting or my letter be say there's a dialogue we have because we Kumasi.
Another dialogue.
Yeah, another dialogue because we Kumasi. Well, me there me come at you I'll make my whatever no.
Okay.
Public
Okay.
But the fact is that me say Akufo-Addo must do his homework Jubilee House on because what is playing out no till I say up till now Aban Nkrofo and a lady galamsey no woman no lead the assault no your land near forest also. Look at what has happened at Tiwa Forest. National Security for. I am not saying say they are not Ghanaians. And I say the woman you know it be to me see that. But you see, we are talking about what is happening today.
I'm so many national security for.
No,
I'm a Nkrofobia. I'm a national security for a work contract.
And omukra etio dey assault weapons. V8 no nkonya fifa.
Company say adwuma ko ne dia.
Adwuma ko ben.
Am dia ma.
Jesus Christ. So, aban ko na nimo. Oh, no. Let's be honest with ourselves.
Say the people no.
Yen kan okwe no say me say this president had opportunity. Look, okraki whip no once. But say obi a ene de yen kokuno. But yen nkrofo de a I'll protect them.
Okay. And no never to see you can offer them.
Well, we not fit Bernard Demrem sorry.
And you know, you best say 2 minutes nyina kura no. 2 minutes e kura president no.
So on man nya adwuma.
E man nya adwuma no.
Okay. Galamsey. Menti ase o Galamsey no say. Is the illegal part of the mining.
Illegal part of the mining.
Man me fanfra wo. Because he obia say small scale mining bia no e Galamsey. But the illegal part of the mining no e Galamsey. Na illegal part no say mebo ora bu dinapo oni na be die ya
too early
o mampanya pa no
we too early
fairly say honorable George Nekuduka na honorable Bio you say o ma ye clear guidelines say enmo mienu ye wade aye ba ben go say nsu na men ko say for
example samra na hodada
first ne sha say no
samra ne de hodada community man nemra be community man ayi uske man nemra no
okotakwa omu man no ye no omu tuko fom pa omu nyensu asem omu tuko fom omu fom bi
ya be cut down pa
enti omu nyensu sa area ho no enti uka say wo jai obi anya ya ono no ongo say nsu ongo say forest oda say no is allowed because Galamsey a man here shas nyene and yet mbomode near protect nsu yi ne protect forest here it's not that me free Kumasi ba excavators o pack pokokwan so be clearly message is going down if say no o ka say enye timamu foko atimi sorry ekoko chinkofo bi dia
say ekoneko manuel ya bo mo wo se ma me nya na wo obi aba be ye Bernard ye sorry ye ko dialogue foforo Kumasi na fe sa national so wo so nya national security for ya chi omo na
say otumfo
enfoni
and the minister for lands and natural resources also ewo I pray say ebetimi akoye me asase a ne ye me fom ho na me wo ho no na makohu say gold ewo ho na me busuafo omotimi e de hammer pickers no mo ekututu bi no mo eso e de anya omo halfa ye wo ho no na obi every Australia wa ba no wa betena se hu se meme sase no e de ko nyina no gold deposit wo ho na wachro ama ye frɛ ho sɛn
Minerals Commission.
Minerals Commission na ɔmo ama no tumi sɛ saa ɔhɔ no ɔno nkwa ɛna ɔwɔ authority sɛ ɔmbɛbɛ yɛ adwuma ɛwɔ hɔ na me asase no ɛyɛ media no
ɛso na yɛ ɔdeɛ
na me nkasa me asase no ɛyɛ media no obi akɔfi Australia wo wabɛgye tumi ɔmba akɔkora mpo da na mete hɔ a mekɔ akɔyɛ adwuma wɔ hɔ a makɔ sesa boɔ sɛ me ba bɛyɛ me pika adwuma na ɔse dabi ɔtam police any soldiers na ɔmo ba bɛboro me at the time no I cannot secure your friend saying a small scale license na obi ekita license no so all the minerals in the East to Nadoli area no ne nyina ewo Azuma resources so you think that there will be peace the people around must find a way to survive afena enso add to you they are going there ebi mukrampo timi kosi omo ankasa boreholes so that they can wash their thing they are not polluting your water omo ankasa no musi omo ade e na omo ye omo de na wakotena say you are not even ready to go and legalize them go there and say that okay muna mafa say this is the process you betimi aboamo so that you can have ownership. Then you come and issue your soldiers and your police to come and beat us. We will mobilize our own way to fight. And no anything to kwano ebano who is a small scale license person a minor and why not on here. These are the things that you sit down me and me wa masasi me and me yeju
fighting you know is it the water bodies those who are destroying the water bodies no
that is the point Sesiano you are telling them that everybody involved in it so they can go and clear them
so
we are not looking at
destroying the water bodies
so you are not looking at those who are baby if you go to the north how many water bodies are you going to destroy there but this directive you are giving to people, one show they will go into the bushes and start beating people, and they are arresting and taking people's motorbikes.
Meba, I say answer no baby, I maybe follow omojuma mo yenepa. Every now and then update me nya information bebre.
Enye bi na omokwashi machines ewo Ras Mubarak the constituency.
Da ben omkwashi no.
Before the 2000 election, 2020 election.
Before, say,
the day before yesterday, some people just went there. They started seizing motorbikes of the young people in the bush.
And no, Minister Naka say me say, Abana yinipa omo kosa akono. Enti wo a we take advantage of Abana na montuo no. Ebe share kire say operation hwan fu so ye ka ho bi. Na mbo ye na metete sane de Abana no woni. Maybe it might be those kind of people.
Quick one. There's one thing that we also have to do in the face of all that we are doing, dialogue in we also we have to look
that's
at
people's way of surviving. Because I have not
the processes involved
has not licensed me. It means that
the processes involved
me
in the release or in the release of land near there for mining Ghana we have to look at it.
The laws.
Serious, yes. And the process, the process. The laws, you have them. But, which comes first? Which of the processes comes first? Because and then, Minerals Commissioner, they have done their own work. Gold,
they have the concessions.
So they have the concessions in mind. Then, the people who say, Woma and son of Bibaku, EPA, now I go through a very lengthy process. Saturday EPA for no emano. It's your quarter say EPA for emano. Cobra Munipen was starting it. So we need to really find another. Yes, impact assessment there should be done even before the the commission decide to give it. And the other thing idea the BB exploration. People who want to come and find out whether we have.
Azuma has been exploring minerals in the area for the past 25 years. They are still doing exploration.
What they are doing is that
they are mining.
They are mining.
Azuma has been exploring for 25 years. They are still exploring.
What do you call it? Borrowing and I say, well, it's a we are to give you a certain period. We are saying, the report, now your assessment of the situation. A bit we about to say the other exploration, it do the development of the mines now. That's another new, chapter altogether. But then some of them, exploratory license now, they are maybe 25 acres, whatever. No more far. illegal miners no mo che jam lot we no mo jiji wo mo sika fi wo mo no.
Another thing I want to add to the okay, any a loss you didn't can want me.
Yeah.
On say per the mineral loss no. As a sinister no, a land owner there. You may be a farmer or farm. And so I say now I have
yeah, of course. What is
now one feels so better kwase ho.
Enti o to was assassin no.
My old farm we could do
na
nipa
yeah,
they were working on it. I just worked on it.
He has to
I didn't even know that the land is big.
But it's hard that's not confusion for it. They not been they say or the farm no be think about.
It's very possible are eating there.
You also have to make sure say
and let's say ehwemu
why you there no. US ne Nigeria no more land ne there no na there. Why has no there no. They was say be there. Be krom ha there.
You have to check the laws.
We need to look at that seriously. Very important because the Anyan is media me feel say and I've always advocate. I always advocate say
even laws.
The Ministry of Environment they should be the lead persons in the fight against this galamsey.
Anything that
is
on your land is for your environment.
Messages kakra yankin kan na fi hwese betimi asore so akwa na Kamil Muhammad said another dan Kokufor do abo adwuma papa ma mai ko nanimu pa free senior high school amayen enuane free school uniform, free school books, hey bra, free light, free water. We nyina afi na nado dan Kokufor do. Enti Ghana foi mun dia yehu ana dia we yehu ana o se daku beka na mampe na nado dan Kokufor do. When so say MPP aban MPP government or pesubo bopa amoba ye bibia mahama ana mahamo afi covid ba ya ana covid o bibia covid o se next year hwe ya bibi ba pa kasa na ntuntumo ana ntuntumo mosquito se ya ye ba gina no se de nkomotwe na SCC wa ha beda masipi se wonya bre eba here beda mo na political activist beda wase bebre so wonya bre eba na fe ebeneza tell abi nya fo beneza tell abi lo amenya krobom na se bedwani na fe mi amenia honorable Samiu Kwadwo Niama enka ne kwada so na se bedwani wo nyina se omo mre de man se omo ni bedi enkomo oman no ya oze
Minister for Health.
Hey, Dr. Niama donko. Na say ye me dey be am kasi ye minister bia
we Niama
Health Ministry. So time the doctors anchor strike that.
Niama. Ono ye Niama papa.
No say
Niama people can say oh party be mu krana kia phone dey o mawuru ma chechero man no. Enso ababi ba no
ye no call STC office or branding
no even Obey Ashanti Regional
Minister.
Yeah, of course.
Or no, me papa no. Say Niama no. Ina linking say oh papa dey any pray.
Eti adwesi abada wase bebre se wonya bre eba me dey dia kwabena ekiri weta ye che nyina so do ma se papa so musumi etinchim fidie no de camera see ye so ne adwo ebo age ne mu ade so mo de sports ne de obo krata no mo bo so eba ye ne de asede ma di so chocolate drink and coffee drink and specialized so say omuso yasen ma ye de dwuma de ebre mu ye de besia ye beka ne ajabi ebrepom de aka nyina ye de beto aso yakra mo ama mo ni hwe